This has fast become one of my most recommended fragrance brands. They all work, they all smell great, and they are all so beautiful. Brioni. I'm going to take you through all 5 of their Eau de Parfum collection and tell you what they smell like, how they wear, to help you really find a favorite. Now, this is their first one. This is the Eau de Parfum. It launched in 2021. I still remember when I received this. This just gives this sort of effortless, elevated man vibe. It's crisp with green apple. There's this pink pepper for spice and movement. There's violet. There's a beautiful cedarwood and tonka on the base, so it just melts. And also ambroxan and musk. This really sets the tone for the whole range. Now, Brioni is an Italian tailoring brand. It was started in 1945 in Rome. And you really see that these fragrances really encapsulate that tailoring, effortless, chic, and sophisticated. Now, moving on to the Eau de Parfum Intense. This has all the DNA of the Eau de Parfum, but it really fortifies it and amps up the presence and confidence. There's saffron, there's oud, there's patchouli, and the dry down very much gives you that sort of smoky oud. This is like what I would think of as an after dark version, more powerful, more extreme, and really beautiful on the skin. Moving on to the lightest and brightest of the collection. This is the Eau de Parfum Éclat, and this is like, for me, the sort of off-duty, maybe a Saturday wandering through the streets of Rome. It's just got this sort of easy, breezy chicness with grapefruit, pink pepper, frankincense, a dash of rose, patchouli, sandalwood, musk, and ambroxan. This is like this really effervescent, zesty fragrance in the opening, but with a beautiful, very easy wearing woody dry down. It's almost like this sort of beautiful Oxford shirt, maybe like this, with sort of rolled sleeves at the cuff. It just feels like that sort of off-duty. Okay, the Eau de Parfum Essentiel is a beautiful, masculine, modern, aromatic scent. Now, this uses 100% natural origin ingredients. This is bergamot note in the top, but then this spicy green cardamom that just gives it a real point of difference to these others. Now, in the dry down, you've got this woody, resinous base with tonka bean, this frankincense, and sandalwood. This, for me, is probably, it's become one of my favorites just because I love how different this is and it feels really energetic but also still elevated. Yeah, this is one to definitely try. You get these in Harrods, I should say, and also the Brioni boutique. I'll give you a note on all the captions. Now, the final one is the newest. This is one I actually took out on my Street Scent series, and it is Brioni Eau de Parfum Suave. Now, this has this beautiful driving tangerine for this citrus with a pop. There's again pink pepper to give it that spicy movement. There's vetiver, there's sandalwood, and there's leather. This probably is now my favorite. I was gonna say, for me, I would go, yeah, I'd go Eau de Parfum Suave. I love the original Eau de Parfum, and I love that Essentiel. But this, I just feel that leather note is gorgeous. It's almost like creamy on the skin. And it just feels so elevated and sophisticated. This is something about this whole line. This whole line has this sophistication. It is like a well-tailored suit. It is beautiful. And actually, when I took this out onto the street, the feedback on this, which you will see, or maybe you've seen, was incredible. And one of the guys actually DM'd me, a guy called Angus, hi Angus, and said that his girlfriend found the strips in his pocket and said, you have to get that. This is just one of those really sexy, sensual, magnetic scents. So tell me, which of the 5 sounds like you? If you've already tried them, also let me know. And if you've not, get yourself into a store.